Hi there, I'm Mr. Chadwick, and we're here together to learn about the draw loop, Lesson 7 of Unit 3 in Computer Science Discoveries, Part 1. So today we're going to be looking at animations. If you don't know what an animation is, I'm surprised. A series of images that create the illusion of motion by being shown rapidly, one after another. Boo. Frame is a single image within an animation. So several frames would be what you put together to make an animation, and the frame rate is the speed or the rate at which frames in an animation are shown. Typically, we're going to be using frames per second. So if you see a frame rate of 5, that's 5 per second. 10 per second. Our new codes are the function draw, the draw function, and world frame rate. That is world referring to the entire code line or animation that you're creating. So feel free, watch this. This talks about what an animation is and gives you an example. Amara, she's a CS student at Dartmouth. Great kid. Listen to what she has to say. She will give you some of the scoop. So here, as in all these, you just do this. I can't tell you that enough. Run the code and see how it works. Discuss with someone. Maybe you got a parent around. Maybe you got somebody. Discuss with someone. You can even come to a open office hour and we can talk about whether this looks like the flip book you saw in the video. There's some similarities. What are they? What are the differences? Let's take a look. We'll reset it. You have any idea what's going on here? Remember, no stroke means there's not an outside border. Sea green is the color. And now we've got things happening over and over again. It's pretty fascinating. This right here is the draw loop. This is a loop, and it will loop forever as long as you let it. So this right here is super important, and it puts an ellipse at a random place, between 0 and 400x and 0 and 400y. Makes it go everywhere. That's how that works. Just put it in the order you want. We're going to look some more of that. So this is an animation. This is what the draw loop does. Things are just happening over and over and over again. This might mean we're just showing a different picture and it's doing it automatically. Imagine in the old days, like with Bugs Bunny cartoons and that sort of thing, they had to draw every single little thing. Every single thing. They couldn't reuse a whole lot. Run every piece of code outside the draw. Keep running the code inside the draw over and over and over again, 30 times a second. Draw loops with shapes. So here's that last one you saw. Here it is. Just makes the shape appear over and over and over again. If you didn't use a random, it just keep appearing in the same place. Draw loops with sprites. Look at this. We've done the sprites before. Variable sprite, created at 100, 200. Sprite.setAnimation, make it the green alien image or file. Now, here's what we need to do. Draw. Make the background. Put the sprite X at a random number between 0 and 200 and draw the sprite. And it does it over and over and over again. Something you need to know here is that if we don't have the background as orange inside the draw loop, then we just have a big blurry alien moving back and forth. And it just looks like the alien is blurry almost. The orange background covers up the old alien. It's good to know, right? Cover up the old alien so you have a new alien and it looks like he's moving back and forth. Not very far, just between random 200 and 220x. And we know it's x because it says the sprite x. That's the property of that sprite, is at the x. So take time and look over that. Make sure you feel free to read that again, look at everything. I just want to make sure that I give you a background or a basic understanding of all this. So we move on. Okay, this one's fun. It's supposed to be, we got to make it look like over here, green and orange. We got to figure out how to do that. Wonder if you know. You can give it a try. It says add code to this program so that the drawing has orange circles being drawn too. Move on when your program looks like this. Any ideas on what to do? You can pause, go check it, go do that in your project. Go do that. Go catch up, pause this, and come back. All right, now that you have given that a try, what'd you do? You do fill. Orange. Did you try that? Uh-oh. That didn't work out like we thought, did it? Man, what's going on here? Well, let's take this, Control C, Control V. Yeah, just had to do this. Now we go. See? Now it takes turns. It goes green, random place, orange, random place, green, random place, orange, random place, and they take turns. Awesome. Okay, more about the draw loop. Now, I'm going to predict what will happen. I put in a bunch of stuff. You don't want to say this, I did this to mess with you. So anyway, we know some of the things that are happening, but what's this going to look like? Once again, do that in your project. So you got a world frame rate at 5, no stroke, background's going to be blue. I'm going to do a fill of yellow. Then we have background red, ellipse. What color is that ellipse going to be? Do you know? Okay. That's for you to check. I'm going to skip that one, go to 7. Sprites in the draw loop. Okay. Run the code to see how it works. Discuss with your partner. Find your friend at home, a parent, sister, brother, your dog. Talk to somebody about this. Look at that. See how this works. World frame rate 10. Sprite, green alien, yeah. Orange background, we got that. Sprite X, draw sprites. How do you think that's working? Come by Open Office whenever we have an office time this week and check it out. Let's find out. We can talk about it. We'd love to see you. I'm going to move on. Okay, some sprite properties. Now, sprite properties are everything that have to do with the sprite. So, Sprite X, where's the Sprite X? Where's it appearing on the horizontal axis? That would be left and right. The Sprite Y, where's it appearing on the up and down, the vertical axis? Sprite rotation, what's that look like? Is it rotating? Okay. Maybe it kind of like that alien. Sprite scale, okay? This might be 1, and sprite scale extends it. Maybe even it shrinks it. And sprite visible. Sprite visible? I'll tell you this, sprite cannot be partially visible or almost visible. They are either visible true or visible false. You'll want to know that later. True or false. but it's either one or the other. You can't be partially visible. Not sure why this is doing it. Maybe this will do this in your screen too. So what you do, brush.x equals sprite.x, and then you change that to brush. Okay, or maybe they're on the same x-axis, and that's okay. Y, it's going to be under that. You're going to give that, ooh, look, brush.x equals brush.x plus 1. So wherever it was, it just added something. And then sprite.y equals. It's doing that for some reason. I don't like that. Anyway, we'll move on. But just know this is a look into the future. Brush.x equals brush.x plus 1. I'm going to continue. Otherwise, my eyes are going to go buggy. All right. So now you got this one. Guess what you need to do? Run the C program, see how it works. Edit the code in this program to make the second sprite shake like the first one. Move on when your program looks like the picture above. So take a look at that. So how do we make, let's look at this. Variable pencil, set animation equals pencil, brush, set animation, brush. Okay, they're in their locations. Pencil X, random number, brush X, 300. What's wrong with this? What's the difference between these two? Let's bring this down. The brush should be moving too. So whatever is going on, we need to do it with the brush as well. Take a look at the whole thing. Make sure you're careful on this, okay? Because that first time you might mess up, but I think you can get this. And move on. 10. Okay, this is another tough one. See how this over here on the right, the salt shaker is moving up and down? It's not doing that over here. We need to make it go up and down. Because that's how you get salt out. Shake it up and down. All right. Finish. We'll move on. By the way, on that last one, just like the others, you will be adding code to this. Okay? You will need to add code, change code, whatever you got to do. Do not forget. Don't just move on. Make sure you make the changes. Come and see us at office hours if you need it. Okay? Here, look at this guy. Pretty cool. One alien's moving. What's wrong with the other alien? Poor little guy. He's got to move too. The pink one, or maybe she. Whoever it is, they've got to be dancing like the green one. They dance together. That's what aliens do. They dance together. And then this is your, this one. So on number 12, there'll be code already here from something you worked on before. Follow these directions with it, and you'll be fine. So make sure, though, that you follow these directions, okay, and to do this with the code that's already here. I don't have any code because I didn't put anything in it yet, but you will, and you want to do that. Make sure you follow those directions. You'll be golden. That is lesson 7, unit 3, code.org, the draw loop. The draw loop is the first step. The draw loop is the first step into your animation and drawing. Draw loops. Look at all these draw loops. Something strange just happened so long ago. Draw loop. Join in the play. Disney always loves their crazy birds. I hope you guys are having a sunny day and not a rainy day like this. Anyway, that is animation. That's draw loops. That is code.org's lesson 7 of Unit 3. But I can't let you out now. We got to have our good friend. American jackalope. Sage. Why? Said, why the mope? Pink? Pink? What's wrong with pink? I got some pink in your think. Gotta love this one. Love who you are, everybody. All right. Take care, and we'll see you at our office hours if you need any help. Take care now. Bye-bye.